This is a reminder about our upcoming visit to Graphic House Imaging in Muskegon. This coming Tuesday from 1 to 2 o'clock, we'll be touring the facility and seeing many of the concepts we've been learning about throughout the semester put in action in a real-world, large-scale environment. This is a required field trip. You'll earn points for being there, and there's going to be assignments associated with what you learn during your trip here. There's really no way to make it up. Do everything you can to not lose these points. Do everything you can to make sure you've set aside the time. Again, it will be this coming Tuesday from about 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Because the facility is quite large, make sure you're there early, to be there 5 minutes before 1. Once the tour starts, because of the size of the facility, it's going to be very difficult to find us in the building. Don't miss out on this important and interesting trip. We're going to be watching screen printers at work. We're going to be watching large format print operators at work. We're going to be able to integrate and associate with their creative team and see how they produce ads based on client requests and guidelines and requirements. We're going to be talking about their sport division, where they build large signs like the types you'd see on scoreboards or around the edges of arenas and sporting fields. We're going to be discussing their packaging division. This is where they build out and print packaged labels for canned goods. We're going to look at their offset printing business. This is where more traditional printing is accomplished. Things like calendars, brochures, letterheads. And then we're going to be able to talk to the founder of the organization to get an idea of how he believes his organization integrates with the full advertising industry. I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Everyone's responsible for their own transportation. It's pretty easy to find. It's just a couple blocks off Apple Avenue within the city of Muskegon. If you have any problems with transportation, I need to know by 3 o'clock on Monday so I can talk about different ways that we can provide transportation for you to get there. The good news is it is pretty easy to find. There's plenty of close, free parking right on the site. I want to emphasize how important this tour is and the fact that it is a substantial part of your grade in this class. Not only for the tour itself, but because of the other assignments we'll be doing along the way for the remainder of the semester that will be associated back to what you learned during the tour. I'm also going to ask you to visit their website now before we go on the tour. And I'm going to expect each of you to have at least 3 questions ready to ask our tour guides during the event. Now, I understand these questions may change, and you should feel free to come up with new questions as you're being exposed to material during the event. But make sure you come to the event with at least 3 questions about their operation and how it relates to the advertising industry. Thanks for being part of the class, and I look forward to seeing you at Graphics House this Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Again, be there about 5 minutes early so we don't miss you on the tour.